First, I would like to ask you some questions about some everyday topics. Do you enjoy shopping for clothes or accessories?
Yes, I do, but only when I have a clear idea of what I need. I enjoy finding pieces that match my style or discovering something unique. However, I'm not a fan of spending hours browsing aimlessly, as it can feel overwhelming.
How often do you go shopping for groceries?
I go grocery shopping about twice a week. I usually do a big shop for staples on the weekend, and then I might pick up fresh produce or anything I've run out of midweek. It helps me stay organized and avoid wasting food.
Do you prefer shopping online or in physical stores?
I prefer shopping online because it's so convenient. I can compare prices, read reviews, and shop from the comfort of my home. That said, I still enjoy visiting physical stores for items like clothes, where I want to see and try things before buying.
Have your shopping habits changed in recent years?
Definitely. I shop online much more now than I used to, especially for things like electronics or books. I've also become more mindful of what I buy, focusing on quality rather than quantity to avoid clutter and waste.
Is there a particular item you like to buy as a treat for yourself?
Yes, I love treating myself to good coffee beans or a nice candle. It's something small but makes my daily routine feel a bit more special. I think little indulgences like these help me unwind.
Now, I'm going to give you a topic and I'd like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. Before you start, you'll have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say, and you can make some notes. Here's a paper and a pencil. Alright, let's begin.
I clearly remember an experience about 2 years ago when I traveled to a country where cashless payments were the norm. While visiting a cozy cafe, I realized they didn't accept cash or international credit cards. Instead, they only used a local payment app called Payno, which I had never encountered before. It was my first time needing to use a mobile payment system that required downloading a specific app. The situation was a bit stressful at first, as I wasn't sure how it worked and felt a little unprepared. I had to download the app on my phone, register with my details, and link my bank account. Then, I was instructed to scan a QR code to complete the payment. Thankfully, the cab staff were incredibly helpful and guided me step by step. Despite my initial nervousness, the process turned out to be much quicker and easier than I expected. At first, I felt hesitant because I wasn't confident about the app's security and wasn't used to relying entirely on digital platforms for financial transactions. However, after successfully making the payment, I felt a sense of accomplishment and relief. This experience had a lasting impact on me. It motivated me to explore digital payment systems and use mobile wallets more frequently in my everyday life. Now, I appreciate the convenience and efficiency they offer, and I've started to rely less on traditional cash and cards.
Now, I'd like to ask you some more questions related to the topic of payment method. What are the advantages and disadvantages of a cashless society?
A cashless society offers numerous advantages such as convenience, speed, and reduced risk of carrying physical cash. It also helps in combating issues like tax evasion and money laundering, as digital transactions leave a clear record. However, there are drawbacks, including the potential exclusion of people who lack access to technology or digital literacy. Additionally, reliance on digital payments can make systems vulnerable to cyber attacks or technical failures, which could disrupt daily life.
Do you think digital payment systems are accessible to everyone? Why or why not?
No, digital payment systems are not universally accessible. While they are widespread in urban areas and developed countries, many rural regions lack the infrastructure, such as internet connectivity, to support them. Furthermore, some individuals, particularly the elderly or those with limited technical knowledge, may find these systems intimidating or difficult to use. Accessibility can also be an issue for those without bank accounts or smartphones.
How can people protect themselves from fraud in online transactions?
To safeguard themselves, people should use strong, unique passwords and enable two-factor authentication for their accounts. It's also essential to avoid sharing sensitive information and only use trusted websites or apps. Regularly monitoring bank statements for suspicious activity can help detect fraud early. Educating oneself about common scams is another effective measure.
What role does technology play in shaping spending habits?
Technology has significantly influenced spending habits by making purchases faster and more convenient. Features like one-click buying and targeted advertisements encourage impulse shopping. Digital payment systems also make spending feel less tangible, which can lead to overspending. On the other hand, budgeting apps and transaction alerts help people track and manage their finances better.
Should governments encourage the use of digital payments? Why or why not?
Yes, governments should promote digital payments because they enhance transparency and make financial systems more efficient. Digital transactions can reduce corruption, improve tax collection, and support economic growth by integrating more people into the formal economy. However, governments must also address potential drawbacks, like ensuring digital inclusivity and protecting citizens from cybersecurity risks.
This is the end of the speaking exam. Well done. Thank you.